UFC 271 is gonna be a fucking banger, man. You got Rafael dos Anjos, Rafael Fiziev. They got moved to the co-main event, so that's gonna be fireworks. Obviously, I was really looking forward to that fight. I thought that fight was gonna happen today, but obviously I was fucking wrong. I believe I don't even know what happened, to be honest. Maybe a visa issue or something. I don't know. If it was an injury, I'm sure it would have got delayed, way further. But yeah, let's talk about the card from head to toe, right? I was gonna go from bottom to top, but not. All right, Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal. This fight, honestly, like I feel like this is gonna be a really scrappy fight. I think I do think that emotions are gonna play into this because this is an actual grudge match, not like Surreal Khan versus Francis Ngannou. Like a lot of people were trying to hype that up to be a grudge match, but it really wasn't a grudge match. Um, um, I mean, in the fight, I thought Ngannou was gonna knock him out in round one, in my opinion. You know, I'm not a casual, by the way. I just thought, Cyril Gane's movement, his movement's good. His movement's really good, especially for a heavyweight. But I just thought Ngannou was gonna catch him, or they were gonna get into a flurry, and Ngannou would catch him. But anyways, let's talk about Colby versus Jorge. Um, ah, man, I see Colby winning this, but I really wouldn't be surprised if Jorge somehow catches him and just gives him a flurry and just TKOs him. But yeah, I kind of see the pressure from Colby being too much for Jorge, in my personal opinion. Yeah, if I had to bet, if I had to put money on it, the safe bet obviously would be Colby because his pressure, his gas tank, his wrestling. I feel like his wrestling is gonna play a big factor. Have you guys seen footage of them training together? Um, it looked like Colby had complete control over Jorge. Um, no, but yeah, that's my pick for the main event. I think Colby's gonna edge it. I think it's gonna be a scrappy fight. I don't think it's gonna be like right away he's gonna get into the clinch. I think they're gonna strike for a little bit, and then Colby's gonna implement wrestling. If Jorge allows him. That's my personal opinion. I think Colby's just gonna win it on the scorecards. I don't think he's gonna TKO Jorge. I'd be honestly surprised if he TKO'd Jorge, but yeah, I pick Colby. Now for the co-main event, you got Rafael dos Anjos versus Rafael Fiziev. Honestly, Rafael Fiziev has became my favorite lightweight fighter very, very fast. His fights with Bobby Green. That fight with Bobby Green was like that was super, super fun. Like, I remember I was watching that fight, and I was obviously super baked, but I was watching that fight, and it was super, super entertaining. And his last fight, it was against ah, dude, he's number 15 right now. Fuck, what's his name? Honestly, I don't remember his name, but he recently just fought Brad Riddell. He fought Brad Riddell. Okay, yeah, that just came to my head. Okay, so he fought Brad Riddell, who was a prospect in his own right, right? And Rafael finished him in impressive fashion. So, um, although Rafael dos Anjos has been looking good, his last fight against Paul Felder, he looked really good. But I don't know, man. I think Rafael Fiziev's striking is just a little bit too sharp for Rafael dos Anjos. Dos Anjos is an elite fighter, but I think Fiziev is just that step above. I think Fiziev, and I think there's a bunch of lightweight fighters that are gonna make the way up the ranks. Like Mateusz Gamrot, Armin Tsarukyan. There's a bunch of fucking lightweight fighters. A bunch of lightweight fighters. So I think Rafael Fiziev is just that new breed, and he's gonna make his mark on this one. Now below that you got Edson Barbosa, Bryce Mitchell. Now this is a fight that I've been thinking about, and we've seen Edson Barbosa's takedown defense. It's not the best, right? We've seen Kevin Lee control him. We've seen obviously Khabib, but it's Khabib, man. Um, but I'm not sure if Bryce Mitchell's wrestling is strong enough to control Edson Barbosa for 3 rounds. And if it is, I'd honestly be really surprised, and I'd look at Bryce Mitchell differently, because I believe his last fight was against Andre Fili, who's not ranked at all right now. Um, But yeah, I just feel like Rafael, or I'm sorry, I feel like Edson Barbosa's gonna have just enough takedown defense to stuff the takedowns or negate the clinches, and I think his striking is gonna be a lot for Bryce Mitchell to handle. You know, because if Bryce Mitchell can't get it to the ground, he's in big trouble. Kevin Holland, Alex Oliveira, I think Kevin Holland gets it done, but if he gets it done, he's gonna have to fight, the elite welterweights, and I don't know how I see that going for him. Kevin Holland seems a bit chinnier than before, but yeah, if he wins this fight, he's gonna have to fight top fighters, and I don't know how that's gonna go. But yeah, it's been the P guys, and I'm out. Peace.